doing, baby? Whoops. Hello. Just bringing myself up with Miss Thing. Ah. You guys, if you notice, the thumbnail is where she was where I left her. She was like, when are we gonna go, stream? It's like, it's not your stream. Yes, it is. You could tell her. You could tell she's doing that. Mine. So, hello, I'm here and I'm getting my voice back, which is nice. My leg hurts, but that's probably because I overextended myself yesterday. Because it's feeling better, and I know how to climb the stairs now if I really need to. You know, the old and infirm. And they probably saw the car go by. How can you not see a blue, older car? So, it probably won't be very much fun when we get there. Yeah, we're walking slow. That's the one thing I hate. It's like one of these cramps are like right at the base of my butt. So it hurts when I walk, and I can walk around rubbing my butt and going, ow, it hurts. That's just weird. So how you doing, Fuzz? Hope you're doing okay. Hi, K.A. You're at work. Okay. Well, you can listen. Maybe. I don't even know what at work is. You gotta tell me later. No, they don't know I'm here. Can't miss the nails. Oh, look, there are people here for coffee. Or is that, no, that's the Scientology person. Let's see. Replenishing the coffee supply. Oh, I'm not standing correctly. Wow, boring work, huh? And someone who wants coffee is waiting for it. I was listening to California Dreaming when I drove up. Yes, I'm actually starting to sing again. Does anybody see me yet? I don't think so. No, nobody sees me. They're just walking around. Oops, somebody finally saw me. Who is that? Is it Maggie Boofer? No, not Maggie Boofer. It's someone I don't recognize. My bangs are. They don't see me. Oh, now they're all rushing here. Look. They're all rushing here to close the doors. Close the doors! Close the doors! I'm a bad person. Xenu bless. He's still in Siberia, probably. Oh, that was fun. Do you see them like totally run up? It's like, oh God, an SP. I'm tired, but that's just because when I twirl at night, the leg hurts. So I got an extra hour in. Papa Gat gave me an extra hour this morning, which was really nice. I'm still tired. And the port's empty. Well, not really, but might as well be. There's a baby cargo in the port, and that's it. So there are 5, I think I counted 5 sitting in the bay, and I assume that they sit in the bay to be replenished and sent back. So probably may just leave here without being replenished. Hop Chat is a big fan of cursive singing. Hello, Big Giant Head. Hello, Sitting. Hi, all. Just heading off to New Zealand. Oh, have a good night, Sitting. Happy aggravating of Sciento. Yes, let's always aggravate Sciento. Ooh, definitely not going to do the walk still. Ooh, either I'm not walking correctly or my leg is really ticked off from last night. I almost did my 6,000 steps putting my stuff away last night because I was puttering on the 3rd floor. Because I'm tired of having everything around. That, and I have to get ready for a clothing swap. So I'm getting rid of all the stuff that doesn't fit me. And I mean, really doesn't fit me. I tried a jacket today that was one of the ones, and girls will get this. One of these days I'll fit this if it kills me. Well, it fit. So in a great way that's nice, but in a great way that's not, because it also means that I'm shrinking out of my shoes. I left Papa Cat rubbing his face going, oh God, when he realized that I'm going to have to replace my shoes. My feet are slipping out of them. So I can't gain weight after I lose all this weight, that's for sure, because UPS needs a pickup. But yeah, it was like just sitting there watching him go, your shoes? I'm like, yes, my shoes. It goes, it's for the good. And I felt bad. It's like, well, I'm not going to do anything until I get to the goal weight. So poor baby. So what did I watch? I watched is it called the chick with the cat who talks about cults. She was doing a one about that 70s show chick. I didn't know she did Orange is the New Black too. Was it Laura? I want to say Pompeo, but that's not right. Yeah, she did it either yesterday or the day before, and I watched it. It was like an hour, but it was really interesting because I always think it's really interesting when we talk about celebrities that I know exist but don't really follow them. Hi, good vibes. How are you? Hi, Bob. Oh, wow. You let him off his leash? Hi, Bob. So, yes, I watched that yesterday. Starting to suffer from some major Natalie withdrawal. I need to go through when I get home and look, see if my algorithm hasn't kicked her out, because I got the short from yesterday, but I don't get Jess or Streets anymore. Even though I'm a member on both of them, my algorithm wants me watching more new stuff. So it's like a pain in the butt. You watch Cheers and Simon. What? Oh, I'm sure I'm glad that made you laugh. Good vibes. So, yeah, keep wanting to say Pompeo. I can't remember her name. But yeah, I didn't realize she was the chick who was in Orange is the New Black. I haven't seen it yet, but it's like she changes her like whole look. So it's really interesting. Ooh, it's Wednesday. Damn it. Tuesday is, no, today's Tuesday, so he is here. See, this one day when I'm not working and Papa Cat said he was going to miss me there, confuses me all the time. If you guys notice, I always call this Wednesday. Laura Prepon, yes, Laura Prepon. And what was the chick? It's the blonde chick with the accent. It's a cult. I want to say, Cults and Consciousness or something. She's really an interesting one to listen to. She's a good talker. So the hour flew by. I was folding laundry that's been sitting in a clean clothes hamper for 3 weeks. Because my bed is just short enough that I bend over just enough to aggravate my body. It was one of the reasons I actually started doing ab work, was so I could fold clothes easier. So yeah, it was really interesting. So, and Cricket knows that he's a llama now. I sent him a text to let him know. He was very happy about it, which is really cool because Cricket the llama, I've got Ladybird the cat, okay? That's the way I look at it. It's funny. And it's supposed to be like 70 here, but the wind is up. Blonde chick with an accent, Eva Braun. Oh my God. That is funny. Cults of Consciousness? Is that who it is? I've been watching more cult things because I figure if I'm going to be stuck at home when the leg bothers me a lot, because nerve damage takes forever to freaking heal. And when I'm not paying attention more often, which is a good thing because that means it's healing, but it's a bad thing, which means I'm walking badly on it. So the Cults to Consciousness isn't a blonde. Okay, then not her. She's a platinum blonde, I think with help, but she also has an accent, and I can't place it. My aunt screwed up accents for me because her accent was such a mess, and it was from everywhere. So at the base it was Cockney, but the rest of it was added on. But yeah, I was figuring I should watch more Scientology stuff to like get my head back in order if I'm stuck at the desk, because you know it's like babbling and giggling is fun. I'm giggling more at the desk, but it's like I need to talk about something. And these guys, I don't recognize. I didn't recognize at least 3 of them. The one who closed the door, the one I thought was Baby Bufu, might be Baby Bufu, and one other one. So it's like, why are they bringing new people here again? Oh my God, to bring his Greta Garbo. They're doing it again. They're trying to bring him here. They brought him here to up their numbers like they did last year. I'm surprised the Barbie blondes aren't here, but maybe they are finally figuring out their people in San Francisco, that Barbie blondes don't work here. So it's just the usual. That's the problem. It's the usual at the front or the front room. Is it's dark. They're all working on computers, and they all. It was funny watching them like rush the door though. 2 of them would just walk really fast when they realized it was me. Never seen them do that before. So, and yeah, I think of Jessica every time I say Xenu Bless. So it's like, I've got to remember to get on her channel. But like I said, usually I'm so tired when I get home. I'm just watching cop videos because the body cam videos remind me of like cops in the first couple of seasons. So, brain takeover. Ooh, who's that? Ooh, there are 2 of them. Who is it? Oops, where's my... Okay, sorry. Didn't realize I was up there. Oh, they're going inside. Ah, damn. That could have been Bufu, Baby Bufu. Either that or maybe Bufu. I didn't even realize they were there. The minute they saw me turn, I guess. I said, what is sticking out? The hair, duh. I'm like, how could they know it was me? The hair? Oh, I don't know. I'm keeping the glitter. I can't get rid of my glitter. And for if Carrie Ann was looking, she'd see these. These are the new color. And that super sparkle. It's like my manicurist, like, it's her own like stash. So she's just nice enough to use it on me because I was there when she originally got it. And I was a test subject on it. So... Oh, hi Dee. Late to the shenanigans. Hello all. It is Coffee and Cults? Cool. Okay. Thanks, Fez. I was wondering. Yeah, I came across her a long time ago. She showed up in my thingy yesterday with Laura Prepon Scientology. So it was like, okay. And she was one of the people who picked on one of the Jane Does, acting like it was no big deal. And now, of course, now she's not in Scientology. So, because she's having or had a messy divorce with her second husband. So, I think it's sort of cool though that they're not getting the residuals they need. I feel bad for Topher, but he's got scrubs. So, because, you know, they don't do residuals like that anymore. The fact you look like Bjorn's older sister. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I probably look like her sister now because I think she's my age. So, you mean Bjorn in the old days. Let's see. Hey, all CBF. I just discovered Coffee and Cults too. Ash is really good at a deep dive. Yes, Scooter Mom. Hello. I've known about her forever, but I've got so many subscriptions that it's like getting past the homepage sometime. I'm going to have to like start making notes of what to do when I'm home and which channels to look at. I've been watching her now for at least 6 months. And yeah, when she does the deep dive, it's just so easy to like listen and do things. I have learned though that we can't do Scientology streams to go to bed. Sort of like The Omen. The Omen makes me laugh. So, and I have to have the TV on when I go to bed because I messed up. So, tried doing a tutorial the other day, and it was like Papa Cat just he wasn't sleeping, and I changed it. And he's like, "Thank you." So, yeah, I love the deep dives. I'm seriously just not well versed in everybody else in Scientology. And I have to get the motivation up because of the leg and everything else going on in this stupid country of ours and our sundowning president. Yes, so Americans are just as baffled by our government as you guys are. And yes, I saw him. Oh my God. He was with the Canadian Prime Minister this morning. He's an idiot. He said that, we'll take over Canada or something. And the Prime Minister's like, no, we're not for sale. And he goes, well, never say never. And the Prime Minister's going, never, never, never. It's like, it was the weirdest thing. I think if I was a Prime Minister or a President of a different country, I'd just get up and walk away. The guy's just rambling on. You should check out Cult and Fiscal Policy with Alvin Morgenthau. Thank you. Thank you. You know that if Carrie Ann was at her desk, she'd be looking it up right now. And I'd be like, I gotta remember this. Yep, never. And yeah, it was Midas guys, or was it Luke? But they were just like, he keeps thinking it's attached to California. And he's nervous about Gavin, which is good because he's not technically mad at him anymore. So now he's like, me and Gavin get along really well. And I turned on the faucet. And whoever was watching was like, yeah, after the fires were over and you turned off turned on a private reservoir for the farmers around there for the summer. That was really smart. So you shouldn't have seen Mark Carney keeping as close to a poker face as he could. Yes, I know. Because I saw, about whatever they're showing, and he's just sitting there. And it's like yesterday when he had the NFL commissioner and the mayor of DC. They seem, it's the poker face, trying not to laugh, trying not to be bewildered, and trying not to avoid the immediate reaction you get with older people going, no, it's okay, when they're, a little out there. And it's just like, I seriously don't, it's not even distraction anymore because it's real. So, but yeah, in front of the Prime Minister of Canada that just got in. Are you kidding? Number one, he's going to stay on his party line. And number two, you're not supposed to be talking about people like that in front of them. It's like, what are they doing that we're not seeing? That's what I want to know. I'm terrible at geography. Even I know California is attached to Canada. Thank you, Buzz. Charles will be making the throne speech this year. No, Charles will come over here and Trump will go, well, we'll take England because he won't know it's Great Britain. We'll take England one of these days, and maybe we'll take Ireland too. That's probably a quote if he comes and visits. But then again, I don't think Charles leaves anywhere. I think the sun goes now, which I'm not glad I'm not British. So it's just at least my jaw doesn't drop anymore. I just sit there and sort of go, when are we? So it's not like lack of enthusiasm or even just getting overwhelmed and stopping. It's like just focusing on like, I've got Scientology and the orange balloon, period. Everything else, I can learn how to do a journal some other time. I can crochet some other time. It's like, I got to stay focused because I can only concentrate on two things right now. Oh, that's so bad. Well, at least my nails are cute. Yes, and since I have a mama cat problem, and I really do, my manicurist and I were like throwing tea about everybody else in the salon because it's her salon. So it's just funny. It's like, yep, mama cat comes out and it's like, let me tell you what's been going on. I swear to God, all my appointments are for them, not for me. Which is funny. Is somebody, let's look down here. Are they looking at me? Or are they looking at something else? Not the two walking towards us, the one behind them. Oh, I think they're going to do a walkabout. They are not going to be amused when they see me. Ooh, can't see. Sorry, I can't see out of this thing for some reason. So the ones behind them. these two, I think, are doing a walkabout in cities. So we got faces. That's all I need. Now we can focus somewhere else. What do you think? I think so too. Maybe not. It'll cost $250,000 to reach the top tier. For real. Actually, it's probably $300,000 now. And they worship an alien who brought all the frozen bodies. You know, he's supposed to be in Siberia in an electrified cage.
Yeah.
But supposedly he got out. Yeah, in DC-8.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just have fun with that one. You too. Doors sure swaying by, Thames trying to escape. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised. I would bet that he doesn't know Charles is Canada's head of state. This guy doesn't know much. Thank you for telling me his first name is Charles. Are they going to call him Charles? They're not going to call him, like, oh, that's what you mean by the throne. No, that actually doesn't make any sense either. I thought you were talking about the king. So, I have a feeling those two were Scientologists. Because I thought they came out of the back door. So, that and the one guy keeps going, no, we know. So, well, you know, we've never had to worry about Canada. That's why it's like, I'm really not caught up on Canadian politics. The only thing I know being, you know, a Californian is half of them speak French and it's a beautiful country and moose. That's pretty much it before all of this started happening. You know, because it was like, it's Canada. They're cool. And now it's like, now I got to figure out what the hell Canada is about because, you know, I'm being forced to by some orange balloon who, they let prattle on. It's like, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, Fuzz, I wouldn't count those two as anything because he just kept saying, yeah, we know, yeah, no. He walked up, pointed at the donut sign, and said, that's their shtick. That's why I jumped in. So, yes, oh my God, they're all wearing civilian clothes. All of them. Because there was two people just went in the back door that were in civilian clothes. So they're all in civilian clothes now. So now I've got to play. This will be interesting. Now I've got to play guess if Sciento or not. We can make it a game. They hate Xenu and worship Hubbard. King Charles will be making Canada's throne speech in Canada this year. See? Don't understand that. I have to go look up now the history of Canada. Yeah, all I was taught was never talk down to the ones who speak French and even try to speak French because then they'll speak English. But they've always hated Americans and and Moose and the Beautiful Country. And that's where they make all the movies. And now he wants to like tax the movies. It's like, what are they deflecting from? Anybody can think what they, because there's a major deflection if they're just letting this idiot ramble on. So, but yeah, so now it's going to be a look who walks in the back door, and we could probably make it into a really goofy game. Sciento or not Sciento. Competition for the wheel on Wednesdays. And that is so weird. My light chat on my arm still says one person. It never gets past one person. Isn't that weird? I have it on all chat, so. But it's really weird. It only took me a couple of days to figure out that doesn't change. Oh, and I don't even have I should put up, there we go. I didn't even have like the text on my phone or on the camera phone. So I should put it up there because what I don't see in my arm, I can see on this phone. But I've got to change to the screensaver. The screensaver is very glossy, which is not a big deal in the wintertime. But right now, all I can see really is my face and some of the door. So yeah, we have to figure out faces and body types to see who is Scientology and not Scientology. So I'm trying to think, do I know all the brown people? No, one of those guys was a brown person. So I unfortunately know all the black people because there are only 3. If you're hearing this, OSA, integrate, mofos. Or not integrate. Keep it that way. So black people know better. But yeah, mostly white. And like I said, if they have imported people, they are really pretty and young. Not too young, if you get my meaning. So, they think they're being cool. And if you ask me if they're trying to get what I think they're trying to get, it ain't gonna work because they know better. Yeah, that culture, I'd love to see that culture Scientology try to invade Castro. They would get yelled at so badly. It'd be so cool. So it's like I don't understand them at all, but I understand them even less sometimes. How about that one? It's like they're dumb, but wow, they get really dumb at times. And it's like I don't get mad at myself if I don't understand Adam, because yeah, God knows. But the level of stupidity this group has is just freaking amazing. And technically I'm not blocking anything on this side, so I can stand over here. The wind, I don't mind. I'm going straight home after this, but it's already cracked my bangs, which is a pain in the butt. So I did find a parking space across the street. I'm still going to be on the, let me warn, I'm still going to be on the, if I can't find a parking place within a block, I will not be staying. So, because even the closest parking lots are underground and they're all like very sloped. So it is San Francisco. Even the parking garages are sloped. So they're just not, they're not good for my leg. And having a pulled muscle and a pinched nerve is so not fun. So, but the chiropractor is doing very well with it. So, oh my God, hi Noves, how are the kittens? I saw the kittens the other day when Papa Cat brought me his phone to show me your live feed, where you're such a good mama cat. You know that, No Face. It's so cute. I swear to God, when Mama Cat moved, I swear she gave you shade like they're mine. Just say the clear cognition. If they run, we know. Ah, thank you. Bina Bake 33. Hello. Yes, of course you do, Sean. It is just so cute watching that big old hand with those little bitty kittens. Taking care of them. It makes me smile. Yeah, we're just standing here being bored. Been realizing that there are probably some new people here that I didn't notice before. But if I look at my feeds, it might be around the same time that the Barbie Blondes were here last year. So they're trying to get more membership around here. So, and that's when the lake gets better, because they're going to be going to the ferry club and thinking like that, and we can just follow them over there, or figure out their schedule and then just go there and just follow behind them and say cult. Yeah, he is a sweet cat dad. It is very cute seeing this big hand gruff guy adjusting kittens and their mom just looking at him like, "Bleh." It's very cute. Oh my God, tell me that my phone doesn't know everything. I'm talking about kittens, and I just got a text from SPCA that said it's kitten season. Now tell me that the world isn't, that doesn't come from the microchip. The microchip is government. So it comes from the phone. I wouldn't be surprised if Google had some cross-platforming that would like show tagged things and then I get the text for it. Because of course I gave my phone number out to one company, one charity, and have been bothered ever since. And I have the infinite patience, so I don't care. So, yeah, tell me that we're not all being 1984 watched. But then again, like I said, I've been that way since the get-go because of my dad. So, and probably the reason nobody bugs me, which is cool. I can deal with it. I won't take advantage of it, but let's see. Yes or no? The guy walking by himself. Scientology and right Scientology. Ah. It's just like, okay, we're gonna have a game now, and the first car in the loading zone is across the street. They ran across the street. So the second car could be Scientology. When I can walk again. Nope, not Scientology. He's walking around the door. They did have like this really nasty like welcome mat. I think it's there again. It looks totally faded and gross, and they have it out there. That's not a welcome mat. That's a we don't want you in here mat. It's a bug off mat. So yeah, wind. You guys hear the wind? Isn't too loud? Just wondering. It's like I'll figure it out. But the wind is, you know, if the wind is bugging or not. And I just saw it because I can see my reflection. I can still see a scratch that Birdie did like 2 months ago. That woman has got some stuff in her claws because I heal really fast. So anyway, okay, what are we going to talk about tonight? Let's see. Oh, it must be warm enough that Nico has the shades down. Nothing going on at the pyramid. Why is it with all the Teslas today? Oh my God. Are they like giving away Tesla SUVs? Ew. Police haven't been by here today. I don't think the dog is at the barber shop. They have a barber doodle. The guy coming down the street now, I think he's a homeless guy. He was in the front when I walked up. He was sitting in a bench. So I can't believe they're even making their homeless guys go out the back door for coffee and donuts. Wow. These people do not amaze me. But it's just a lie because I just got amazed. Oh, look, it's coming for me. It's coming for me. It wants me. I'm going to make him do it with me. I want to be in a Waymo. They suck when you're in traffic, though. Oh, my God. I was behind a Waymo for like 45 minutes the other day when I had that horrible commute home. Because it was in the front of the intersection. And, of course, since it was all blocked, it wouldn't move. Not to be a downer fog, but the tiny gray one that you like didn't make it through the second day. I thought so. Had an umbilical issue she couldn't overcome. The other three are doing great, though. Open eyes now. Yay. I know. I saw it the other day, and I'm like, was it 3 or 4 that made it? And I don't really see my gray one. So that's a shame. You know, but you took care of her, I'm sure. So I'm trying not to, like, mist up. It's like, oh, poor kitten. She did have issues, though. And they would have been expensive. So, oh, okay, Lupita. Cashing up ×2. It's windy on the Columbus side. I know, but the other side is cold. Wind is okay, but we can hear it. Okay. Let's see. No Scientologists around. Are there any parrots? Nope. Parrots come at night or at sundown. You know, like the orange balloon. They come to roost for the night. So, parrots have better tears. So, yeah. No, the parrots don't come around until the sun goes down. They won't do that when it gets, like on weekends or something. Is maybe come here when we can see the parrots. I hope you know this is a cult, guys. And they'll take all your money.
That's why we're laughing.
Ah, okay. And I love your backpack with the baby.
It says free donuts. So come on in.
Well, they're getting, they want homeless people because they think the homeless people will pick on me because I'm a protester. And they don't. The homeless people say, they give us cigarettes and will pick on you and they go away.
Yeah, no, we were just like, oh my gosh.
Yep. And it's a historical building too because that became that. Yeah, this was Transamerica before that was.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's a beautiful building.
Oh, it is, unfortunately. Yep. Have a good day, you guys. That's funny. William doesn't move for puny humans. Cult photo up. Yes. Free coffee and brainwashing. Yep. Sort of like all those luxury purses that I have too. That were all made in China. So, yeah, no, he had a really cool backpack that had baby in it. It was like, and it didn't look like, it looked like it was very self-contained in there. It's like, they sounded Australian, so it was probably from Australia. Probably don't get those out here in America. I might even had a kid for that. Cult photo op. Yeah, we're probably going to get a lot more this year because we're a sanctuary city and we're pro people. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a lot of tourists this year. So compared to last year. So that, and Gavin does open his mouth occasionally. So crikeys. So yeah, no, it's the perfect opportunity to help people. They go in there, give them cigarettes and coffee, and tell them to bother me, and they don't. I haven't seen our homeless guy in a while. Maybe he relocated. So there are 2 new homeless people. The one who used to talk a lot and yell at people is not here anymore, and the other one who told me what they were doing, I haven't seen him in a while. So hopefully they got back into the real world, or where they can be taken care of. Yes, I know. Crikeys. Oh, I think he said something to me. That guy right there. I heard someone, I thought it was somebody behind me, but I think it was him. Let's see him walk across the street. So he must have got out the other door, because there's a door on the Montgomery side. So he's looking back here to see if I'm looking at him. Yes, I'm looking at you, dude. So now they're recruiting Santa Claus. I didn't say that, children. I didn't say that. Whatever happened to the Braille skateboard guy? That's Bufu. I don't see his car today. Usually he's here on Tuesdays. But I don't see his car. He may still be in Florida, because the last 2 times I saw his car, he was in Florida. So I think his wife was bringing the car. She's in Scientology too, though. So I have a theory that he's in Florida right now. So, getting some more treatment. I want one of those. It's a shame they're crap. It looks like Bad Bats from the back. Look. It looks like Bad Bats Maru. It's a Sanrio character from the back. And it's well, not as much, but it used to, a lot more. And it's like the goth, Sanrio character is Bad Bats, but they're crap, unfortunately. So, Xenu Claus, oh my god. That's funny. But yeah, it's okay, so we're taking old white guys now, or he's obviously not completely with the game, because he's sweats and he's got a long beard and long hair, and Scientology is more into the high and tight thing, and maybe he's a whale. He could be a whale. It is San Francisco. You can't tell the rich from the poor around here. So he could be a whale, because they would let him dress like that if he was. And if anybody's wondering what a whale is a high donation person. They call them whales because they have a ton of money. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was one, because he doesn't look like he'd be a Scientologist. What Scientology is that, science or something? No, it's science fiction theology. Ooh, I like that one. Science fiction theology. Welcome to Scientology. So, I wonder if the Tesla people are bringing their cars back out again because they think he's gone. It's dude, just sell it and get it over with. Science fiction theology. Yeah, that will work a little bit. I know I should read those stupid books of his just so I can have the knowledge, but it's I don't like science fiction to begin with, and I think I'd like bad science fiction even more. I can read a book if I have to, if it's written well, but that's pretty much, whole high school English career was it's not my kind of book, but I'll read it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's just crap. So, no, I don't want to listen to the car. Make me run into things. So I was maybe you can get it on audiobook. It's no. Oh God, no. Adam, it's the science of tology? Duh. So yeah, because I was thinking, well, I could get Audible and listen to it on the way home or on the way in, but I probably want to kill somebody. So that's a shame when you know the thing you're like protesting is just crap. The author of it all. So, which makes me go, I need to start a religion. Ooh, Great Dane. Wow. Now that's a velvet dog. A dog that'd be as tall as me if he got up on his hind legs. Maybe Pantone guy is studying Scientology. Pantone guy. I haven't seen him in a week or two. Wow, I almost lost him. I saw him actually, because he's the weekend. Supposedly, he's the weekend guy. So, Baby Blue Food does during the week, and he's the one who really runs the chapter. But there's the weekend guy who's supposed to be the head of the weekend, and that's Pantone guy. We call him that because I followed him one time, and he turned on me and said, "You're stalking me," and I said, "No, I wanted to know the color of the back of his vest, Pantone color, the back of his vest." So, but I haven't seen him lately. Ooh, and I haven't seen the short, chunky one either. Maybe they're all going to LA or Florida to get some, some learning in. I should start watching the feeds to see if I see either one of them in the background. Finally, they're systemizing Scientology. Oh my God, that hurts. Get Moddable for your freedom. Oh my God. So yeah, maybe because I haven't seen who's it? See, when I think they look like a priest, they're Scientology people. So I think this guy looks like a priest. So, see, he's gonna walk in the back door. See? So yeah, if anybody sees a priest, tell me it's a priest and it'll be Scientology. Isn't it just bizarre though that it's like they exude like something? That's why I kept it. I forgot. I kept this screen because I can see people that walk up behind me. A homeless guy walked up, turned around, walked the other way. Okay, now I understand. I got a shield for my phone, like an awning, and I got it for vertical, not for horizontal. I could have swore I got it for horizontal. Maybe I'll look it up and see, because right now Amazon is a trip. Things I got today and yesterday that I wasn't supposed to get till next week, and then one of the laundry detergents was leaking, and I got 3 of another cleanser that I only ordered 2 of, and yeah, Amazon's a mess. And I got clothes in a box that was huge, and just 5 things of clothes I ordered, and yeah. So I don't know what Amazon is doing. I don't know. Do you know what? Maybe Bezos thinks that if Amazon has a big dip that he can break any kind of union that might be trying to infiltrate, because that's his big thing. So, yeah, think normal Ray. And the Waymos are out a little bit more today. So, someone just walked out of the Scientology. So they are making them all go in the back door. So we should sit here and zoom into the back door. People who don't know how to change lanes. So, yeah, I can barely see that horrible mat they have. It's like straw colored, but it doesn't even look new. It looks like it's been washed a couple of times. And the thing you see with the guy down the street, that's from the restaurant. That's not from the back door. So, yeah, what do they do when I focus in on the back door? Because I know that someone's watching me. So, what do? Do they just not let anybody out the back door for a while until I stop focusing on it? I'm not even doing a good job of focusing on it. So, it's because I don't see anybody. If I see someone, I'll focus back on it. You know they know. It's like that time I thought that they weren't watching me. It's like, no, they're watching me. So, and we've got more rabbits. It is getting to be rabbit season. Let's see. Did we get them? Did we get them? Yep. More rabbits. You can tell by the ones on the top. They all want to always sit on the top. But then again, if I was in another city, I'd probably want to do the same thing. So, there are too many people like walking around. I don't want to like get into anybody's business. Maybe I'll figure something out. Ow. The leg hurts. Yes, duck season. I can see those. Buzz. The rabbits. Which reminds me of Dawn, because Dawn's at home too, along with Cricket, and the only one who comes out with me is Fuzz, because Fuzz was the first one. Two guys hanging out down the street. You want to bet they're Scientology? It's going to be cool. I actually like this. It'll keep me busy. Here we go. So, you think they're Scientology? You really can't tell anymore nowadays. Like I said, Santa Claus, I wouldn't expect him to be a Scientologist. So, I'm trying to pretend that they don't see me. Let's see, can I just keep the camera on them? I can't focus in when somebody else is walking. Ooh, I'm going to have to call this early. My leg is starting to throb. Okay. Yes, I don't know. I'm standing weird. My leg is starting to throb. It's not good. Okay, guys, we're going to have to call it. But at least I was here for 47 minutes. Ooh, I wonder what I did. See, when you start to heal and you overextend it and you get to feel it the next day, I'm so not amused. Anyway, okay, people, I'm going to have to call it a day. So, thank you for watching today. Let's see, hit the like button, then hit the subscription button, then hit the membership button, and then go to the places we protested for the first quarter because they're all desperate for sales. And they'll have everything that we need. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. So ciao, Bellas.